This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They'll run it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Douglas. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
2nd down and goal upcoming. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They jump on top early.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a 3rd down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to the air in the first play. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Wolfpack. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. Turn attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Rebels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they... Back on track here on 2nd and goal.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a quarterback keeper. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the goal line. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
NC State needs to convert this 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
NC State lines up 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Let's go. Let's go.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Crucial third down play right here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He breaks free. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. They'll go hurry up here. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The Rebels are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's like one more play here before halftime. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on the crosser. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And they will score. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And throwing again on second and 10. Pulls it in. It's a bunt. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First and 10 play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's a bunt. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll try to run this one in. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. This defense is hanging tough, but they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, NC State.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Rebels looking to keep this drive rolling.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now it's second down here.
Here we go.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires quickly to the left. Wide open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Rebels pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Rebels come to the line with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offense. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's a bunt. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Here he goes. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That's how you finish a play. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. QB decides to keep it here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Grinding away with their running game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's caught. It's Douglas. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Tucker. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And the Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip. And the single back takes the handoff. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
And the Rebels line it up with 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense produces 6 points.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And now the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Play action here on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The tight end has got it. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Wideouts now clustered. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He lets it go. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's a bunt. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These